temperature is. Ooh, 60. Nice. Today we can learn the temperature just by looking at an app, or you might have a thermometer. But humans have been using different methods and scales to measure temperature for thousands of years. Today, in the United States, you'll most often see temperature with an F after it, which stands for Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit is a scale of temperature. You can think of it like how we use different scales to measure distance, such as in inches, in feet, or centimeters, in meters. Fahrenheit is a scale to measure temperature, created by Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit. Like I mentioned earlier, humans have been measuring temperature in different ways for centuries, so Fahrenheit was not the first, but he did make a huge advancement when he developed the first modern thermometer, the mercury thermometer, which used mercury, a chemical element. These mercury thermometers allowed for precise measurement of temperature. On his scale, Fahrenheit defined major temperature points, such as absolute zero, when all molecular motion stops, and when water freezes, and body temperature, and when water boils. His scale looks something like this, with negative 459 degrees as absolute zero, 32 degrees when water freezes, 98.6 when body temperature, or your body temperature, and 212 for when water boils. Fun fact, he actually originally thought that body temperature was around 96, and he found that by testing under his wife's armpit. So this scale is a measurement that continues to work really well and is used as the official temperature scale in the United States and in some Caribbean countries. However, the rest of the world actually uses a scale created by Anders Celsius, who famously set the freezing point as 0 and the boiling point as 100. Kind of friendlier numbers to work with. His scale looked a little bit more like this, with absolute zero at negative 273, which is the friendliest, but water freezing at 0, body temperature being at 37, and then water boiling at 100. Using 0, 100 was a lot more of a comfortable number for people to use. Fun fact about Anders Celsius is that he actually originally had the scale completely flipped. And then after he died in about 1744, they actually reversed it, making it how you see it today. For many years, it was called the centigrade scale, but was later named the Celsius scale in honor of Anders Celsius. This scale is the most common temperature scale to use throughout the entire world and is also used in the science fields. Even U.S. scientists use Celsius because they need to share their data with scientists around the world. Today, for the fun of it, we're going to practice converting temperatures in Fahrenheit to Celsius. Since the precise conversion formula is actually quite complicated, we're going to use a process that will get us really close to the accurate conversion. All right, let's practice converting 10 degrees Celsius into Fahrenheit. We're going to use these steps. Step 1, multiply the Celsius temperature by 9. We're going to hope this doesn't blow away. And for this one, I'm going to erase this. I'm going to use abstract math. You can use stamp game if you want or need. So I have 10 times 9. Okay. So step 1, I have 90. 2, add 160. So I'm going to add 160 to 90. Giving us 250. And then the final step, step 3, divide by 5. So that means 250 divided by 5. I'm going to show you that in a couple of different ways. So first, for those of you who are already doing abstract math or division, we have 250 divided by 5. How many times does 5 go into 2? 0. We gave out 0. 5. So we go 5 times. 5, 0. If we were to bring down the 0, our answer being 50. So our answer here would be 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's try that same equation with Stampking. You could always do it with test tubes as well. You think of it this way or this way. Remember, division problems can be written either way. All right, so if we have 200 250 divided by 5. In division, we give away the most first. We can't give away the 2. The 100. Put 100 in, get 10 tens out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Of course, organize. They don't all want to be the same. But they do need to be neat. And then we'll put in 100 and get out 10 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All down. Okay. And let's give those out. A little messy. That's okay. And the answer in division is what 1 unit gets, and 1 unit received 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 50. So our answer is right up here like this. We're down here. Degrees Fahrenheit. So we're going to convert 10 degrees Celsius to degrees Fahrenheit, we would have 50 degrees Fahrenheit. You will find this work in the share drive, and it's called Celsius to Fahrenheit Conversions. I give kind of a breakdown of what I just said in the document, and then I also show you the step-by-step process in the document as well. There are only 5 equations I'm challenging you to do. You're always welcome to go above and beyond and do more. There's a little note about that at the bottom. Have fun!